Hello and welcome to a video on physical activity and keeping active and beginning activity. We're going to go through some exercises now, so you'll be feeling fit and well to do these. We're going to come up, we're going to try and do all these in standing. We're going to try and do these for our heart fitness. A lot of these you could do sat down if you wanted to, so that's absolutely fine, but where you can, we're going to try and get up out of the chair. So we're going to come forward and come up out of the chair, get your balance, get yourself stood nice and steady. And then we're just going to go into warm-up, and our warm-up is just having a march. So we're going to march out, and we're going to time this for about 30 seconds. We're going to march the legs out, and as we progress that through our warm-up, we can then go into a jog on the spot. So again, once we've done our 30-second march, we're bringing our arms in, we're just going to go into a jog on the spot. So just do that, a light jog on the spot, and we're trying to build that up to 30 seconds. So you maybe just start off jogging on the spot, nice and softly as you land in your legs for between 15 and 30 seconds. And that should just start to get your heart rate up a little bit. So we'll just finish off with another brisk march. And the idea of that is just to spend the first minute or two getting nice and warmed up. So for this one, we don't need much in the way of equipment. All I've got is a couple of bottles of water. You could use tins, that would be absolutely fine. And they're just to make some of the exercises a little harder. So we're going to be concentrating on our cardiovascular, our heart fitness. Really important that we try and do this 30 minutes a day, really, if we can. And we're going to start off with a heel tap. So we're going to tap our heels, and then with our arms, we're going to curl them towards us. So we're tapping our heel and curling our arms. And we're looking at doing that for 30 seconds. You might find that the exercise is hard enough without the weight, which is fine, or you could hold something heavier if you preferred. That's excellent. And then we're going to do the same exercise, but this time we're going to tap your toe. So we're going to tap your toe out to the front. And with this one, we're going to raise an arm. So we're going to tap your toe and raise the arm. With using weights as well, it just makes it a harder workout. So if you're finding that this maybe gets you breathing a little harder, we never want to be out of breath. So if you were using a weight and getting out of breath, then that might be a bit too much. So again, we've done 30 seconds there. And then the next exercise, we're going to do a half star jump. So we're going to tap your foot out to the side and raise the arm. So we're going to tap your foot and raise the arm. Just up to shoulder high again, with a target of 30 seconds. And we're just tapping that foot, just keeping the arm out to the side. Looking for 30 seconds there. That's excellent. And then we're just going to put those weights down. The other thing you could do with finding a step, it might be that you just go to the bottom of your stairs, which is absolutely fine. You might want a bit of support either side, depending on your balance. But again, for that, we're going to just do a step up and step down. And we're going to do a 30-second step up as well here. So we're trying to keep our heart rates up, keep the movement going, and looking for 30 seconds. We work at our own pace with this one, so we can work a little harder. As long as you can do the talk test and you can talk, it does want to feel like you're doing some effort, so you can speed it up or slow it down if you need to. Excellent. And then back into the middle. Our next exercise we're going to do is the side step with a squat. So with that one, we're just going to take a step to the side and squat, and step back in again and squat. So we're just taking that side step. And again, we're looking at 30 seconds. The first set of these, we're doing without any weight. We're going to go through all these exercises another time. And when we do those, we're going to try and put in some weight in, so we'll try and increase it, make it a little harder. And up to 30 seconds on there. That's excellent. So that should just be starting to get us feeling like we're breathing. We know we're doing some work there. We've got our heart rates up. We're feeling a little bit warmer. So the next set, we're going to go through things again. Okay, so we're going to go back to standing nice and tall, and we're going to go back to the heel taps. And we're going to bring the arms in again. So we're going to do another 30 seconds on our second set round of everything. So we're tapping those heels, curling the arms, and we're pushing ourselves a little bit. If you feel you can go a little bit quicker, that's excellent. And then we'll go into the toe tap. And then we're going to raise the arm up in front. And again with this one, 30 seconds, challenging ourselves where we can to work a little harder. Very good. And then we're going to go out to the side. So it's that tap out to the side, the half star jump again. And as with the others, we're going to aim for 30 seconds. Excellent. Keep that going. You're tapping that foot and raising the arm. Really good. You're working quite hard now, so keep that going. Keep pushing yourselves, keep challenging. Excellent, well done. Next up, we're going to go back to the step. This time, if you feel you can work a little bit harder, you could hold something in your arms. The other thing is to use, as we have done before, a bag. Just makes it a bit easier if you've got it on your back and you don't have to be holding things in your arms. So we're not going to take too much time. We're going to make sure that that bag is on both shoulders, firmly on, and we're going to do a step up. That's it, so we're stepping up. 30 seconds again. So that added weight just makes it more difficult. This is optional, so if you were finding it challenging enough without the weight, you wouldn't add any in. For those of you who are a little fitter, you probably find you can just have that. And again, we're looking at that 30-second step up. Nice consistent pace. Better to keep one pace rather than rushing through it, just keep going at the same pace. Excellent. Well done. And then we're going to keep the backpack on to do our side step squat. So we're going to side step and squat, side step and squat. And again, this one, we're moving and squatting, so it's helping with our leg strength and also raising our heart rate. With all of these, we're not complicating it, we're just looking at 30 seconds. As you get fitter with this, so if you try this 2 or 3 times a week, after 2 or 3 weeks you might find you can add a third setting, so you can do everything 3 times. The idea is as you progress, you challenge yourself and work a little bit harder. Excellent. And then we're going to go back to the march again, so we're going to march the legs out. Again, if you really want to challenge yourself, beginner's session, but you could have a jog on the spot with the backpack. So then you could go from the jog for 30 seconds. Back to a march, so we just march everything out. The idea is at the beginning and the end you do a warm and cool down to make sure you're relaxed at the end. So we're slowing things down a little bit. And then we can take that backpack off, so we're not working too hard. And then just carry on the march, so we're just marching the legs out. And then we're going to do some leg stretches, so we're going to put one leg out to the front, hands on your bent leg, up nice and tall, and lean forwards. Just feeling that stretch down the back of your leg. And hold that for 15 to 20 seconds. And then we'll do the same again with the other leg. Again, up tall, leaning forwards, feeling that stretch of flexibility Really important we do this at the end of our sessions. And again, a little march out. You've got something to support yourself, that's good for the next one. If you can do the quad stretch, that's for this muscle in here, you might need some support from a chair for your balance. And you're just trying to hold your leg up behind you. You should just feel that stretch in the front of your leg. And again, 15 to 20 seconds there. And then we'll do the same again. So you might want to go around the other side of the chair for a bit of support. Your balance might be good enough for you not to need to hold. And then you're just again looking at 15 to 20 seconds, feeling that stretch in the front of your leg. And a little bit of a march out. And then the calf stretch, so you could do that against the wall if you wanted to. So the calf stretch would be where you just take a step back and feel that in the muscle at the bottom of your leg, your calf muscle. You can feel that stretch, and again, sort of 15 to 20 seconds there. The same again with the other leg. Excellent. And then we'll go back behind the chair. We'll just have a little bit of a march out before we sit down. The idea is that during this you've done a cardio workout, so we've done 10 minutes getting your heart rate up, spent a little bit of time just cooling and relaxing back down. We're just going to do some little bit of work for your ankles, so we're just going to do some heel toe taps. The same with the other side, we're going to do 4 on each side of the heels, toes. A little bit of movement and flexibility for our upper body, so we'll do some shoulder shrugs and shoulder rolls. Our upper back stretch, which is just out to the front for 15 seconds. And our chest stretch, which is up nice and tall and squeezing shoulder blades together and holding. And then for our spine and our back, we're going to put our hands across our shoulders and we're going to do a gentle twist to the side, a trunk twist. That's it again, sort of up to 4 each way with those. Our shoulder stretch. So we're just holding that. We're also doing that, we can take a few deep breaths as well, so we're nice and relaxed. And lift up towards the ceiling and over to the side. And back down again. And then the same again with your other arm. And again, over to the side for 3, 2, 1. So by the end of the cool down, we should be feeling nice and relaxed. It's important that we don't just sort of do all the cardio, get your heart rate up and stop instantly. So it's important that we cool down gradually like we have done there. So then you can have a sit back down, just give it a final little shake out, and well done, you've completed the workout. So the only things you really need to have for this one are a step, which you can use at the bottom of your stairs, a bag and some tins or bottles of water. So well done, give it a go. Thank you.